Pop Pop Pop. Welcome to the ToppeePop Popcast, where I, ToppeePop, will be providing you 1 hour of audio entertainment. Except today, I'm not by myself. I'm with my Minecraft husbando Isamu Kumori. Yay!
Yay, hello.
Hello,
Thanks for having
hello.
me on.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you on the second episode. Yes. So, I guess do you want to introduce yourself? You know what do you do? Yeah. What are you?
Well then, my name's Izumu Kumori. You may call me Isa Kumori Kumo. I'm a Pomeranian VTuber that does variety of game and does very on special occasion cooking streams.
Oh yes, I haven't seen your cooking streams because you always stream around times that I sleep at.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate.
But yeah, your cooking streams.
That's the best time for me personally, just because I don't get any interruptions from my mother.
Is it
she likes to backseat me all the time, and I don't want to dox her.
Oh yeah. Do you cook like?
Because she wants to be all up in her face, be all oh yeah, and let me show you all this stuff, and oh, this is how I do it.
Oh god.
This is how you do it. This is how I do it. We're completely different.
Your mother should be literally a VTuber. You know, you know how those VTubers have they have those streams with their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever considered doing something like that?
No, I would rather not. She would dox me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Even though I've warned her many times, she will do it, and I'm not risking it at all.
Yeah. But do you cook dinner, lunch? What is it? Is it just a random?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I usually cook for special occasions, maybe Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Maybe Christmas dinner, some other stuff.
Yeah, speaking of Valentine's Day, we did do a Valentine's stream together once.
Yeah, I did have a Valentine's cooking session. I can send you the image itself to see what I made. It was a little roast potato with pasta inside of it, and then there was strawberry chocolates and whatnot. It was really nice. I really loved the session I had.
Ooh. Yeah, so I guess Valentine's is coming up as well. It's next month. That's crazy.
Yeah, next month.
I didn't even realize. But yeah, I think last year we did a Valentine's stream together. I think it was very, very out of the blue. It was just it was Valentine's Day, and
yeah,
I think
the Nekapara one.
Yeah, and I think your viewers just wanted us to do a Valentine's stream, so we just did. And yeah, it was we just did a bunch of voice acting throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, one of my viewers jokingly said, "Oh, you should do something special with your significant other." And than my Minecraft waifu.
I guess we should explain this Minecraft husbando waifu thing. We should definitely explain that.
Yeah.
So I think I actually made the joke about the Minecraft husbando thing in one of my videos. It Takes Two video with Chaco. I made an intro joke about how I'm cheating on the Minecraft husbando while playing this game. But yeah, basically I don't really know how it started, but I know it was just it's literally in the name Minecraft. We just played Minecraft, and I think we just ended up being a Minecraft couple for no reason.
It was because we were doing your parkour thing, and then the prize was we get a switch from you.
Oh yeah. It was exactly. I made a parkour course in our Minecraft server, which is no longer a thing, but it was a really fun time when we had it. And yeah it was I think a chatter was oh, whoever wins gets a kiss or something like that. And it all started that. Also, I was kind of looking for someone for a significant other on the VTuber side, just because I wanted someone. I was literally
this is a joke, mainly.
Yeah, literally applications open. I asked every single possible person. But yeah, basically that was it's pretty much a joke, but or is it?
Or is it? You never know.
So that pretty much, we basically played a lot of things together. Well, at least what I remember, we played a decent amount. We played Minecraft together, which was actually, we played Minecraft with a bunch of other people. That's maybe for a different podcast. I can talk about a different episode. I'll talk about the Minecraft server. But yeah, what we're mainly known for is the Soul Link collab that we do. So Pokemon Soul Link is basically Diamond Pearl. That's the first one we did. I mean, we're doing a second one, but we kind of sort of fell off because
it's postponed.
Postponed indefinitely, But yeah, we were pretty well known for the Soul Link Nuzlocke that we did in Pokemon Platinum, or I think Pokemon Diamond Pearl, not Platinum. Yeah, and yeah, I do have like all the VODs. I just have not edited at all. I have like half a script as well. It's kind of just, it's I think it's way too long ago that I've like lost motivation to edit it. Oh. But we can explain it a bit on the podcast, you know, just, you know, so people don't miss out what happened. So essentially, if you don't know what a randomizer Nuzlocke is, it's basically randomizer Soul Link Nuzlocke. It was literally like 3 things. So Soul Link like is basically like at every route. If you play Pokemon, there's routes, right? So you go every route, you can catch 1 Pokemon. That's the base. That's what a Nuzlocke is. Like, yeah, that's a rule of the Nuzlocke. You have to catch the first Pokemon you encounter. So when we both like encounter Pokemon in the same route, that's gonna be 2 Pokemons that are linked together. So essentially, if let's say I catch Pikachu in that first route and Easter catches a Charizard, yeah, sure, Charizard on the first route. Basically, how the Soul Link works is now they're linked together if we both catch it. And if my Pikachu dies, the Charizard dies. Or if the Charizard dies, my Pikachu dies. That's essentially what a Soul Link is. It connects the 2 Pokemons together. It literally connects the souls of the Pokemon. And a Nuzlocke is basically if you lose a Pokemon, like if the Pokemon faints, they die forever. And you can't use them again. But I think we had a rule like that we could revive. Oh no, that was the fusion.
No,
that was
we
the fusion
one of half of them since it's like an infinite fusion.
Yeah, that was infinite fusion. That's the one after. But
yeah, the regular one.
The regular one was just randomizer. Yeah. So yeah, if you're wondering if we did good or bad, I think in the beginning Issa kept losing a bunch of Pokemons, if I remember correctly.
Still have,
yeah,
say.
And then you ran into a bunch of legendaries as well.
Oh my gosh, no, I hate this thinking Dialga so much. It kept coming back to me times.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst. I had like nothing to like answer this thinking Dialga.
Yeah. Was there a Kyogre as well that you fought?
Kyogre?
I remember you losing to like Rain Dance, Water Pulse, or something like that. Like,
that was yeah, it was a Kyogre.
Yeah, but I mean, you managed to get through. But man, those are some tough ones. And then we ran into like Dragon type Pokemon with Dragon Rage, which basically does a fixed amount of damage. So that was really painful because it's
early game. I have like so little HP. It was the worst.
Yeah. Also, I
had such a rough time.
Yeah, maybe I didn't explain randomizer. Randomizer just means the Pokemons are all randomly generated, so it's not the normal Pokemons that you would get find.
So like for each round, you will see like the regular like Weedle, Caterpie, all that stuff. But with the randomizer, you won't see that anymore. But you'll run into like other ones that potentially
you might run into Garatina instead of Pidgey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the thing. I think I was on the lucky side. And then I think there was one, so I didn't lose any Pokemons for a while until there was like one episode where I lost a bunch of Pokemons. I don't remember which one it was.
Over a little bit, you know. I screwed you over like way more, I would say.
I think that was in the important part because that was the time we were fighting Dialga and Garatina. Or I mean Dialga and Palkia, was it? Like in the story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I lost like 5 Pokemons there and it screwed us over so badly.
Oh yeah, there's that, and I'm pretty sure one of my teammates, the duel battle, used explosion on me.
Oh yeah. It's like
that screwed me so hard.
Yeah, I lost all my Pokemons in the important part. I think you lost your Pokemons a lot more Pokemons, but they were like in the beginning, so it didn't really matter too much. But then like I lost it in the important part where we had to fight like 3 fights in a row. I think because it was like you had to verse the rivals, and then like the rival team, or what was it, Team Galactic. And then you had to fight another Team Galactic member, and then you had to fight like the legendaries. It was crazy. Like there was no healing in between or anything. You just had to keep fighting, and that was when I lost a lot of my Pokemons. I forgot how I lost my Pokemons. I just remember it was pretty bad, and I think we actually did lose in that part because I believe.
Yeah. Because I was relying on my RNG high roll to defeat them.
Yeah, and you
did more than half HP.
I remember. So
I didn't do more than half.
You did some attacks. So basically, I forget. It was like Ice Beam or something like that. Like you.
It was Ice Beam.
Yeah, Ice Beamed on some Pokemon, and it did half damage. And we're like, oh, okay, we'll just do it again, right? We'll just attack again, and we'll kill it, right? but then it low rolled. So basically in Pokemon, the way how damage works is there's low rolls and high rolls. It's not always a fixed amount of damage unless it's a specific move like Dragon Rage. So let's say a move does 10, the move can do like around 10 to 12 damage. That's like, so a low roll would be a 10, high roll would be a 12, right? So Issa low rolled on the second hit, so the Pokemon didn't die. I think he high rolled in the first hit and low rolled in the second hit.
Yeah.
And then the Pokemon killed us. So, and then I don't know what happened after that. I don't know how we revived it. I think we just did like we're so close to the end, we might as well just finish it off, right?
No, lore-wise, Arceus came to have mercy on us.
Yeah, had mercy on us, and basically we only had 6 more Pokemons left. Like he basically is like, you have to choose 6
from
from then on.
Pick 6 Pokemon to continue our journey.
And essentially we did pretty okay. I think we managed to get to the champion with 5 or 4 Pokemons. Or was it 3? No. We managed to get the champion with 1 Pokemon. That's what it was. Yeah, but we went to the Elite Four with like 4 or 5 Pokemon, I believe. Because I think we lost the Pokemon in one of the gyms, like Gym 8.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, so the Elite Four kind of destroyed us, but then we had 1 more Pokemon in the champion, and I managed to succeed somehow because I got basically the champion had all these Pokemons that were weak to my flying type because I had a Togekiss. Is it the
Togekiss,
yeah, I had a Togekiss that was really good. Like it had a lot of good moves to cover, and it basically had moves that were super effective against the other team. So I think, and they also had baby Pokemon as well, so I kept destroying the other side. So I actually managed to beat the champion, but I think Issa couldn't. I think he had a Raichu, I believe.
I don't remember.
I think it was Raichu, right? Because we called it like Togechu.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I think you had a Raichu, and I believe you did not have a great time. You didn't have as an easy time as me. So basically, I think Issa lost to the champion, but I also beat the champion before Issa lost to the champion. So technically, there's a technicality there. I'm pretty sure by the Nuzlocke rules, we do lose the Soul Link rule, but I did beat the.
You beat it before I did, so technically you did win.
To be fair, I kind of also cheated because I sped up the whole the thing. So we'll talk about it.
You didn't technically cheat it. I screwed myself over because there was a setting where it skilled with my Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They were really, really hard.
Yeah. Well, I forgot about that. You had like a setting to that. Was it level? It had level scaling, so that's why you're. Every time we fought the same battles, I always fought like lower leveled, but you always fought like higher leveled. And we always wondered why. Is this just because the difference between Diamond and Pearl? But we found out at the end that it was your setting.
The block settings, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no. What do you mean by setting? You mean like on the DS? Nintendo don't sue us. We totally use the official version for our Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Soul Link Randomizer Nuzlocke. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest collab we've done. I think we ran out. It was probably like 8 streams, 9 streams. I don't remember how many streams it was. It was a lot of streams. But we did, and then we decided to do another Soul Link. But yeah, we're nowhere near finished it. It's Infinite Fusion.
Still at the start, I think so. Like at the 3rd town, 2nd town, maybe.
Yeah, but it was Infinite Fusion. So Infinite Fusion is basically like a mod, which essentially lets you fuse Pokemon together, which is kind of cool. So it's a bit confusing, all the rules that we set up. I think. But
it's like a little bit over the top, but makes it more fun for us. And gives it like more variety. Yeah,
we also have like a spin wheel or something that for chat, so they can screw us over or help us. But I think it's mostly screws us. Yeah, but yeah, I think for that one, I think we're just enjoying it. But yeah, it's been a bit hard to figure out like a time that we can both stream together.
True.
So yeah, at a point, I feel like it might be better if we just have one of us streaming and then the other person would just join in and then play for that amount of hours. Yeah, because
since you're gonna be on YouTube now than Twitch, I think it would be a bit better. I don't know.
That actually might be true, but I don't get to spin the wheel part because I think YouTube
yeah,
has no redeems.
You don't have the redeems, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I am actually thinking about moving onto YouTube because YouTube saves VODs, and you know that's like the main thing. It just saves VODs, and like I know Twitch you can save your VODs as well, but it's like such a process. I don't have time for it. You gotta download the VODs.
Though, if you save the VODs, they're gonna most likely take it down because of like copyrights and other stuff.
Yes.
But we'll see.
With YouTube, I think it will be fine as long as we play around with the, you know, the copyright thing. Because I'm a bit used to the copyright stuff in YouTube because I make anime essay videos, and a lot of it gets copyrighted. It's very unfortunate. So I've sort of been molded into this. I don't know how to explain it, but like I basically been forced to learn how to not get copyrighted at this point. And I still get copyrighted anyways because Japan is such a, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
The copyrights there is a little bit too outdated.
Yeah, a bit traditional, but yes, Japan, I still, you know, it still feels bad about what happened in the new year though, so I'll give them some slack. Don't worry. But yes, that's pretty much all the collaborations that we've done together. I don't really know if there's anything else that, oh yeah, we've done like, yeah.
There was that one time when you joined me for Fall Guys.
Oh, was it Fall Guys?
Was it? I don't remember. It was like,
was it
very long ago.
Crab Game?
Crab Game, was it? Oh yeah, it was with Boxy.
Yeah, you didn't even, you weren't even in my team, but you played it anyways.
Unofficially, yeah.
Unofficially, so you technically, and you won as well.
At that time, really, because there was somebody that I was clashing with, and like if I were there, he would withdraw. So I withdrawed, like on paper, to make him like enjoy the time. Enjoy the time. Pardon me.
Yes.
Because I didn't want him to be like in a spoiled mood because of me, but I ended up joining anyways because I had a lot of free time at that time, really.
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah. Anyways.
I mean, yeah.
Story long. All right. Long story short. Yes. Story long. I like on paper. I told the person that was hosting that I would like withdraw from the actual event and stuff, just for the other person to enjoy the time that the event was taking place. So yeah, there was that sort of thing.
But yeah, that was we probably played Fall Guys together as well, honestly.
Yeah, we have. I'm not remembering right if it were with like Tama, if you remember her.
Yeah, I do know Tama. I remember Tama.
It was when we were playing together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was just. So, yeah. I mean, we usually just do random collabs at this point. Sometimes we just pop up each other's streams, and it's just like, yeah.
Literally, our time schedules are completely opposite.
Yep. What time is it for you right now?
It's like 6:48, and yours like morning, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm 10:48 a.m. So
wow. I'm
on a Wednesday, and you're on a Tuesday. So that's a crazy time difference right there. You guys can kind of guess.
The future, guys.
Yeah. I bet you guys can kind of guess where we're from. Anyways, you can guess from my accent. Australia, mate. Anyways.
Yeah, the upside down nation.
I guess we've introduced Issa enough, and we've talked about our collaborations. So let's talk about something new. So I guess when we have guests over, I want to maybe get to know the other person a bit more. But I kind of know Issa a bit well because we do a lot of collabs together. But we're gonna do it for the podcast anyways. Sure. So
I mean, we could ask more personal questions.
Oh, more personal questions. Like what? What is your personal question? Recommendation.
Well, let me see what we have planned here. Did you cut this out?
Scroll. Oh, I mean, you did do 2 recommendations here. So there's 2 very interesting ones. So, actually 3 of them. So streaming idea. So there's 3. What song cover you want to do? Streaming ideas you would love to do but can't do as a VTuber. A game that you want remastered or remade. So those are 3 interesting topics. We can talk about each of them one by one. So I guess to start off,
let's go for the song cover, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. So because song cover.
I can tie some topics with that because in the past, when I was in like middle school to wait, not preschool, is it preschool? Like grades 1 to like 3, like 1 to 4. Yeah, what grades 1 to 4. I'm not sure how your system works in Australia, but I have like here where I'm from. There's like literally a number system from like kindergarten, preschool, then grade 1 to 12. So like I think grade 1 to 3, 4. Yeah, grade 1 to 4 is when I started playing the piano, and that's when I started my music background. And then I stopped around middle school, which is around grades 5 to 6, because there was a little tiny accident with my partner that I was supposed to play with for a concert and stuff. So I've retired from doing all sorts of like music related things. I just did music for a little hobby, I would say. But time that back, knowing that I have a music background, I would probably go for something like slow pace, something calming, like sort of like a waltz type of song.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I also have a music background as well. I used to play the piano when I was in Australia. We also have we have kindergarten, so that's the first ever grade. So that's like when you're like 6 years old, and then we have year 1 to year 6. This is primary school. So this is essentially like when you're still young, not really in high school, right?
Yeah.
So I believe I was playing the piano around year 5. I learned how to play the piano, and that was fun. We did a bunch of like classical music stuff, but I also was not interested in classical music at the time. I was interested in like game and anime music, but now as a grown man, I like classical music a lot. And
yeah, your tastes changed as we got older. I would say.
Yeah, and then in high school we had these piano competitions at school, so I joined the piano competitions. Never won because there's definitely I'm like self-taught, right? I did have I was self-taught, so I didn't really learn, and like I didn't have a teacher to learn from, so obviously I would lose to people who actually got properly trained, right? Yeah, but I was playing music that I like enjoyed. I played like I actually played a lot of anime and game music as well, because classical music is actually really hard. That's not something I can do.
It is.
Yeah, it's I don't know how people play classical music. It's crazy how, like, if you look at this, I don't know, you just listen to classical music, it's just so complicated. I know there's some simple ones, but most of them are very complex, and it's just like, whoop. And yeah, so I got a music background. I also, not just piano, I also am part of a marching band as well. So,
right, you told me about this long ago.
Yeah, so I can play like snare drums, and I also was a drum major for the marching band. So yeah, I have a pretty, I would definitely would be understating it if I said I didn't have a music background. But yeah, so with song covers, like, I guess for me, I don't know what like genre it'd be. So there's definitely a song that I wanna make a cover on, but the thing is, my singing is definitely horrible.
I mean, it's a matter of improving then.
No, it's just I don't think my voice. I just don't think my voice will work with this, because it's like the vocals needed for this is crazy. Do you know what is it called? Stella?
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, Stella from Suisei. Yeah, I want to do a cover on that because it's such an amazing song, and like the lyrics are so deep and everything. Like it's such an emotional song, very relatable as well. But man, I cannot do that. This definitely cannot hit those high pitch. I haven't practiced singing in a while, and I never was able to do it anyways. I think my singing is probably like average. I'm not really that good at singing. I don't know how to hit the notes, I'm okay.
You do some karaoke.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, karaoke. So what I'm thinking is, instead of a song cover, I might just do a karaoke of Hololive karaoke, because I do like the Hololive songs as well. They're really fun to listen to.
I think I did sing one of like Suisei songs on stream before in like a karaoke.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was called. It was like a really decently slow song.
I mean, Suisei, she does like her songs. I mean, even Stella Stella is. It's not slow, but it's not like fast.
It's moderately
it's just
complicated because of the Japanese pronunciation.
yeah, and then yeah, you're right. The Japanese pronunciation is kind of complicated in that one. But I think mainly it's like hitting those vocals, man. When she sings it,
that's the hard part.
Yeah, when she sings
you can
it,
always start something easier.
it's so
to, like,
good.
Do a low cover.
Yeah,
Like,
I
for
already
me personally, I would probably cover Sincerity from Violet Evergarden if you know that.
Oh yeah, Sincerity. What is it?
That song is very slow and it's very, very beautiful, I would say.
Is it that one?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I've done a lot of karaoke's with these songs as well, but not the whole live song. So I want to try one. But in terms of like actual song covers, I don't know if I really have anything I want to do because I have like a to-do list on my on one of my Google Docs, and two of them were to make an original song, and another one was to release a song cover. And I've already done both of them. I released an original song like 2 years ago. Not the most proudest about it, but it definitely fits the criteria of original songs. And I also made a song cover like last year with Boxy. So the duet cover.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and that one's I'm really proud of. The singing I'm maybe not as proud of from my end, but at least the editing, I'm proud of that. I like my editing on that, the music video. So yeah, I've already done what I want to do. So there's not really like a song cover I want to do, but if there is one, it would have to be Sui Say's Stella Stella. So
that is the goal, indeed.
That is the goal that I may never get to. But yes, it's just like those high pitch notes. It's so I want to learn how to like play with your voice a bit. I know you shouldn't like strain yourself too much though, or like you shouldn't force it out. I don't really know what like the advice behind singing is, but I know surely it's possible after a bunch of practice, right? I don't know, like being able to use your head voice.
Experiment your voice to see how high and low you can reach, I would say.
And yeah, also I don't have to be the same as the original. I can sing in my own way as well.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's the song. You know, I've always been a big fan of the Stella Stella. What's the Dakara? I don't remember the lyrics. Something Hoshi Stella Stella. Yes. It was Data. I think it was Data wa Dakara Hoshi. No, Data wa Hoshi Dakara Stella Stella. There we go. Anyways, yeah, song cover. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Did you want to add anything to that?
There's like other songs that I've been looking at also. Like there's this like really old-fashioned song, but it's like from a gacha game.
Ooh, gacha game.
This is like 1999 Reverse, I think it's called.
Oh, I have the game on my phone, but because I think I pre-registered for it because I don't know why.
Are you enjoying it right now?
No, I haven't played it at all, and I don't think I will ever play it. I just don't have the time. But
I see.
Yeah, it is what it is, huh?
The song name is Red Red Regular.
Ooh.
By Reverse 1999. Yeah.
Ooh. Do you want to give a demo, or are we going to get copyrighted from that? Definitely, surely not, right?
Like it's about a captain like trying to like steer her ship to like the future and stuff of this thing. Reverse 1999 kind of like plot. It's like sort of weird, but like at the same time, it's like inspiring. I guess you're moving forward and stuff, trying to beat the past.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds very inspiring. I like songs that like have a really good meaning behind it. I mean, a lot of songs have deep meaning, I guess.
Yeah, if you look closely into it, it's.
I'm
very
not
nice.
a big fan of love ones though. Romance, like the ones that have like a romance theme. I'm not really a big fan of it.
Most romance are like pop related, or like there's like a sad love story kind of thing.
Actually, controversial opinion. I hate modern music.
Modern music. I mean, the times get like the themes sort of change most of the time. I would say.
Yeah.
And, like now they're like going back to like older style music
Oh,
and stuff
maybe,
instead of
yeah.
like rapping like some other stuff.
I hate pop music so much. It's just
Really?
it's so uh
You don't have a soul. How dare you?
I just don't like pop music, man. But my name is ToppeePop. How can that be?
How could this be? You don't have a youth. You don't have a single young kind of hip thing about you. Anyways, I'm
Yeah.
talking like a boomer now.
I actually wait, no, but if you like pop music, wouldn't you be more of a zoomer and I'd be more of a boomer?
Sorta, because I do keep up with some of these slang terms, but like personally, I don't like the recent stuff that's about them. But yeah,
You know, playing
for
modern
example,
music.
yeah, I had no idea what that is, so I had to Google it. It's like something about like being excited or like replacing the word but. It's like a confusing kind of explanation, but that's how I got it, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess what was I thinking of? Oh yeah. Playing modern music on the piano or pop music is the easiest thing ever. Can I just say that?
Of course, yeah, the piano is like the master of all like kind of tunes, I guess.
I know, but it's literally like the same 3 notes every time.
Yeah, most pop music is literally about that because it's like all high and like very like uplifting and other stuff.
Yeah, pop
And
music.
those 3 like chords are like the key part of it.
Yeah.
Because like you can literally sing any pop music on the ukulele. With 3 chords.
Yep.
And it's absolutely brain dead. And I hate it so much.
Yeah. That's my controversial opinion of the podcast today. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, I guess, for song covers. I don't know if you want to say anything else. But
I think that's it for that topic for me.
Yeah.
About the music.
I'm very interested in the streaming ideas you would love to do, but can't do as a VTuber.
Ideas. Yeah, that one. That one, like, I have so many blockades just because I can't show my face or like any other person's face. Like either you have to be stationary or in my case, I have my VR strapped to my face as a camera.
Oh, that VR definitely helps a lot.
You can't dock your face if there's a toaster in front of you. Quite literally. So that's my idea of like streaming with like a face cam kind of thing. Or not really a face cam, but like a dash cam in front of my face.
Have you done any VR streams? I haven't seen any yet.
I've done a few games, but I just get stumped and don't know where to go after then.
Yeah.
So then I just end up stopping and then doing research afterwards. But right now I'm playing like a handful of games. There's like Resident Evil. There's Hotel Paradise.
Ooh.
That's like another zombie game. Half-Life Alyx I'm working on also. And I've been doing Undead Cicada. It's like a sword fighting game that I really enjoy right now.
Damn, sounds interesting. That's all in VR, right? Oh,
yeah, that's all VR.
Yeah,
games.
wow. Wait, Resident Evil has VR?
Yeah, you can like play the VR games, like the remastered Resident Evil games in VR because of the mod. But Resident Evil 7 and the Resident Evil Village, the one with like the Dami Mabi, is built in already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So I'm excited to play it. I just need to find the time to schedule that in and start playing it because I played it on Halloween because it's appropriate because the spooky month.
Ooh,
but like now
yes.
I'm like hesitating because like, do I really want to play something or I could just save it for like the spooky month again?
Nah, every month is the
Because
spooky
I have
month.
like almost all the Resident Evil games on
Oh
sale,
wow, you have every...
which was a steal.
Damn. I mean, I've never played Resident Evil. I just know about it.
It's amazing, I'll tell you that much.
Is he?
Just the puzzles are a little bit like of a brain thinker, I would say.
Yeah, so... Wait, what? I think you were saying something before I interrupted you? Before with Resident Evil?
The stream ideas and stuff like... Yeah, like before the whole VR tangent, I used my VR headset as a camera to do IRL streams, like cooking recently.
Damn.
And I've been experimenting with it.
That's
the
really
only thing I don't like about the VR headset is because it shows a lot higher than what I'm actually doing below. So I have to like now I use my headset as a little doggy collar now to like look even further down, so you can see what I'm doing.
Oh,
But
that's
now you can't
interesting.
hear me. I guess the microphone is like literally below me now, so you can't hear me no more.
So scuff setups basically.
Pretty much, I'm experimenting. It's fine.
VR is an interesting thing because I think a lot of things that I want to do, like a stream of, doesn't really work because it doesn't work, but it might be solved easily in VR. So I want to do like these like trips, you know, trip streams, you know, trip streams. You know, like if I'm going to Japan,
like IRL, like moving around,
yeah,
like
moving
touring
around
the area and stuff, right?
Yeah, basically touring streams. Essentially, like I want to do something like that where I'm like going around, even with friends as well, right? Just figuring it out. But because we're VTubers, it doesn't really work that well.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna talk something about.
Yeah, I mean,
eyeballs. Since we're wearing masks, we're gonna like dox our height and other stuff. Like, oh, you look so tiny.
Or then like there's things like bowling or like escape rooms, anything like in real life that is fun as well, right? That it would be very fun to stream as well.
Physically active. I would love to do that too, but like we just can't.
Yeah, it's just
although you could just get like audio only kind of session, but like still you won't have the visual aspect of things.
Honestly, one of the podcast stream ideas, I was like thinking, oh, what if I just play bowling with a bunch of people? And then that's just a podcast episode. Yes, all you hear is
fun,
all you hear is just bowling, like the ball,
like the bowling pin
yeah,
down and stuff, like bowling ball,
and then
bowling.
Screams when someone gets a strike.
Strike!
Yeah. The reason why I was talking about that stuff is because I actually did bowling and an escape room yesterday with one of my best friends. So yeah, this is pretty much very recent in my memory. I might invite him into podcast one day. But yes, that's like all the stream ideas that I would love to do, and even for YouTube, like it doesn't even have to be streaming. It can like YouTube videos, right?
True.
Like any of those stuff would be.
You could technically fill in the blanks with like illustrations, I'll say.
Technically,
like those like animatics and stuff.
Yeah, you could pretty much edit stuff out as well if you dox yourself. So it's not like, I think YouTube videos would be much easier, but I don't know. I feel like it'd still be much more entertaining with the person, you know, being able to see the person. That's like probably, you know, I think it's just more entertaining to have the person that's, you know, recording, like you being able to see that person, right? Or yeah. Because like for streaming, I think for streaming it's too hard. For YouTube it's a bit easier. I actually have shown my face a few times on YouTube a few times, but not on my channel. I think it was on someone else's channel, and then there was also another channel that I had, which I've completely removed because it's such a cringe channel. But yeah, it was. I definitely showed my face. I'm not like really. So I think. I'm not sure how serious you are about VTubing, but for me, I'm not like that serious about it. But I'm
semi-serious now, just because like, yeah, I used to have the spark, but like now I'm not so much. So I'm like streaming once per week.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
I still have that like. I wish that I could continue this, but it's just not inspiring to me anymore.
Yeah, I'm very similar to that. That's also why I wanted to change it up a bit on YouTube. You know, see, you know, it feels a bit different. That's pretty much all. I'm mainly doing it for the VODs. It's actually the only reason why I'm doing it, and also to make my YouTube channel more active. This is why I'm doing these podcasts as well, because I've been struggling to find time editing videos or like having that inspiration to edit videos. So I've just been like, oh, I just got to do something on my YouTube channel.
I mean, for me personally, I just don't have the material because like I'm not entertaining enough to clip myself really, unless it's like really funny moment. Then I mean, of course I can do that. So.
The way you do it is you just have to script it. So you script it in such a way that it's entertaining, like whatever. Like I did, because I don't think I'm that entertaining as well. At least I don't think so. So what I do to hide it is like, if I'm taking like highlights from a stream, I will like make a script over it and I'll make like a story that sounds entertaining. So that's what I did with one of my videos, and it was I think it did really well with that video. So
I see.
Yeah, I mean, my type of humor doesn't really translate very well through streaming. That's why it is what it is. I think I'm much funnier in person. I think I am. I'm not sure, but I think I am. I don't know if anyone can vouch for me, but yes, I think I am much funnier in person. Just streaming is hard. I don't know. My humor just does not translate well in streaming.
Yeah, you just need something to bounce off mainly.
Oh yeah,
like that's my issue. Like you need to learn to like do it yourself. Mainly.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that's probably what it is because I can bounce off because I'm usually the sarcastic straight man kind of person, right? But how do you bounce off of nothing? Like how do you become a straight man of nothing, right?
That's the hard part. You need to learn that, how to like talk by yourself, how to like make jokes on your own. That sort of thing is a skill in its own, which improvisations like classes does help with that, I would say.
Yeah, I think it does definitely helps, and also having a chat definitely helps as well. No, like yeah, I think I'm really good at bouncing off people. I think that's that's probably why. I think you literally just made me realize why I suck at streaming or why my jokes don't come through streaming very well. But I mean, you know, I think another reason why I suck at streaming is because I don't do it consistently. But that's a story for another time.
I mean, you're doing another thing now. I mean, you can still go back to streaming, but like, you just need to keep improving on something, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, mainly I've been focusing on art now, and I'm also doing rigging as well in the background. So that's the two main things that I've been focusing on, and streaming is not really on my radar anymore. I think streaming is more of like oh, you know what? If I'm gonna do some art, I might as well stream as well, just to chat with someone, right? But it's not really like I usually like doing art by myself without streaming at all. I've been doing art with no streams because like not on stream, just because like I feel it feels more relaxing. You know,
you're focused more, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely I'd be focusing more. And yeah, I've been recently watching people stream though now, so I've been sort of going back to the viewer side of things instead of the creator side of things. So yeah, but honestly still too busy. I just want to do art, and then, so I've been just bringing up people's stream and just doing art while listening to them, or you know, rigging. Actually, I've been doing a colossal course. So I talked about this in the last podcast, but I'm doing a course run by Aurora, I don't know how to say it, but basically they do like a whole feature production course. So it's like about how to split up, how to draw your VTuber avatar, how to split it up, how to you know talk to the clients and blah 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 blah, and then the rigging side of things, how does that work, and then the debut side of things, right? So it's a whole VTuber production course. I'm like basically very interested in the rigging side of things. I'm going through the rigging section, and I mean I've learned a few things. I've learned most of my knowledge from YouTube. So I've also practiced, like I've made 2 models, right? So I'm not a complete beginner. So there's things I already knew that they did teach, but they taught like little like tools I've never known about before, and they're like a professional, the person who's doing the lecture as well. So I think it's just a really nice way to learn, because I think on YouTube it's a bit scattered. I think I said this last time as well. Yeah. It's very scattered, and you know, everyone has their own thing, right? With every like type of like someone rigs the body differently than another person that's rigging a head. Like the ideas don't really translate very well if you watch a bunch of people rig like YouTube videos, right? Like this one, it's like one person doing the whole rigging process, so that's really helpful, right? And there's nothing being sped up. There's not really much editing. It's really helpful, I think. And you basically learn how they rig, which is so much better than learning how 10 other people rig for one thing, right? And then, yeah. I think YouTube is too scattered, but it's still like okay to learn from YouTube, because that's where I learned most of my rigging anyways. But I think now my skill sets have been sort of formulated properly. Like there's like a proper foundation now. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this as my normal thing now. So, yes. rigging is a form of art. So there is many people do rigging however they want to do rigging.
It is. It takes a lot of time. I did it before with my first version. It did not go well at all.
I
Because like
mean,
it just like squished in like certain angles, and I hate it so much. So I had someone else do it, and it was way better.
oh yeah, you did tell me that. I think mainly though, it's the main thing about rigging is you need to do good art meshes and also split your art well enough so you can get that 3Dness.
Oh, you need to learn perspective also, because I never learned that.
I learned
in school.
perspective from my illustration course that I did like 2 months ago. So it's been, honestly, all the courses I've been doing, very helpful. I've been improving a lot. I hopefully can improve way more. But let's, get out of that topic, because we've been talking about, we actually kind of went off topic. But let's finally talk about.
Fine.
Yeah. I mean, let's finally talk about the third question that I was very interested about as well. A game that you want remastered or remade. Or I think, well, I don't know how you said it through our DMs, but
it's an old game that you want either remastered or a second like sequel to it, pretty much.
Okay. So what games that do you want?
It was like the games that I grew up with. There's like Billy Catcher. There's like this really wacky game on like the GameCube that was pretty interesting and stuff. Because like you need to like hatch these eggs to get these monsters and stuff, and then they'll help you out throughout your journey also. So like they're pretty much like a little abilities, and each level you have like the progression of like this egg growing up to become like something, which is pretty interesting indeed.
Damn.
It's like a mixture with like calamari, if you know what that game is. It's like where you roll up the ball and stuff.
Oh, that one. I've seen someone play that.
Like,
yeah.
This one's like mixture with calamari with like, I don't know, Mario 64, because you get these collectibles in order to like make this thing grow.
It sounds fun.
Yeah. And then there's like another one. There's Kirby Air Rider. That one was a very unique kind of game. I loved that so much. It's like an open world kind of like battle royale sorta, but like it's not really, because you can like find random vehicles around the map and you need to upgrade it to do mini games afterwards. And that sort of part where it's a mixture of like open world and mini game is like very, very good, because like you're not in this open world just to like kill off the other contestants. No, you're doing it for the mini game side, because those upgrades will give you the advantage for it depending on what you get, which is so good.
Yes. I was just trying to think about games that I want remastered, because I actually didn't think about this question, because I don't really play that many games. A lot of people,
you don't like have like childhood games that you used to play, like Pokemon and other stuff.
I mean,
like,
yeah, those ones already been remade.
Exactly, they're like already made a sequel.
Mario 64 has also kind of been remade, but the DS version
like
is
Odyssey is like the predecessor to 64.
So it's like I don't really have many games that I want remastered, but no, there was one that I think I played, really enjoyed, but they never got like another game. Kid Icarus on the 3DS, like, Uprising.
Yeah, the 3DS one. I was thinking about that one.
That one just doesn't get any love. It's actually a really fun game.
Very interesting. I saw Chuck Conroy play it too. It was like, wow, this is like really nice.
Oh yeah, Chuck Conroy. Yeah, I also got into it because of Chuck Conroy. The dialogue in that game is like really good. It's really funny because it's kind of my type of jokes, stupid as puns. But yeah, I think the dialogue is really well written and the character is really well written. The gameplay is a bit weird to work around, but you get used to it eventually.
Yeah,
I wish she would get remastered. Yeah,
the left hand's moving around while shooting, while the right hand's aiming and like doing all the actual work.
Remastering it would be nice and changing, like making the controls a bit more ergonomic.
I mean, if it's a controller, you can just use the right stick to aim, left stick and shoot, whatnot. It should be the same.
Surely,
like
right?
Any kind of rail
they
shooter,
had like in the 3DS version, they had like a whole like asset where you can connect like something to the 3DS just to play it properly. It's kind of weird.
Really?
But yeah, I wish if they remastered it and so obviously making the graphics nicer, because 3DS graphics are kind of a thing. Yeah, so making the graphics better, but also making the controls just a bit more ergonomic, or you know, something that works nice with the Pro Controller or whatever, right? I would love that. That is a game that I want remade. I feel like it gets no love as well.
I have a feeling they're gonna have like the 3D or like the DS era kind of like emulation on the Switch also, because they're doing like a whole lot of like emulation stuff with like older generation stuff.
Yeah, but isn't the problem about the DS is it's 2 screens?
Yeah, that is a problem.
Unless they ask you to like, oh, now change your Switch vertical so you can play the DS games now.
Or you can like use your TV as like one screen, your Switch screen as like the touch screen.
Maybe that's Switch 2 or like the new console, you know? Like you
I don't think
don't have
so.
2 screens, you know? There's no way, I don't think so.
I mean, the dual screens for the DS was pretty interesting, not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm so sad the 3DS is no longer a thing now. like they stopped the DS things, the DS to 3DS now. I think it's all Switch. I mean, it makes sense. Switch is like a portable thing as well, so it's like,
yeah, it's like all indie games for that console now.
yeah, so you might as well use that. I don't know if my 3DS works anymore. The battery probably died because I've never touched it since.
You'll be surprised actually. Like older like kind of batteries last a lot longer.
I was gonna say like another game was Xenoblade Chronicles, but I already got remastered, so whoop. That's like my favorite game of all time. So, and if it's already been remastered, it is what it is. There's not really much to say. I think a lot of games that I want remastered already got the remastered, like Pokemon. Not Pokemon.
The popular stuff out there.
Yeah, like what is it? The recent one that got announced, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, that got remastered, or that's getting a remaster.
Yeah, it is.
So that's gonna be very, very fun. Hopefully this year. I think it's coming out this year. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I actually don't have any other games. I'm just trying to think about more games that I played back then. But again,
it
it's
really
like
shows that you don't really play games, huh?
Yeah, like I played Animal Crossing back then, but Animal Crossing already got like a whole new horizons.
Yeah, Animal Crossing Horizon.
And then like, what else? I used to like Rune Factory a lot. Rune Factory already got like a Rune Factory. Actually, so Rune Factory has like a bunch of games. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain Rune Factory. It's like Harvest Moon. It's kind of just like a farming simulation kind of game thing as well.
Yeah, but it has a story though.
It has a story, yeah. So Rune Factory 5 recently came out, so I played that. I enjoyed it. I wish the graphics were a bit better because it kind of looks weird. But yeah, that was fun. Enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, so a lot of the games I played in my childhood already have some sort of remake or like a game that's just better, right? than that. So it's just like, maybe I'm just blessed. I am blessed. Oh, but one game that I might not want to get remastered is Pokemon Black and White. I don't really know if I want to get that remastered ever since Pokemon's sort of Game Freaks, like their reputation has gotten worse for me.
Yeah, it's gotten down ever since Sun and Moon, personally, for me.
Yeah, so I really don't want them to screw up Black and White.
I mean, Black and White 2, that one is very good, I'll say. Just for like going off of like the source of like Black and White 1 and then making a second to like see the future of like, oh, I grew up with these kind of like trainers and now they're like gym leaders and other stuff.
I know, it was cool. It was a sequel.
Really
it was actually genuinely a sequel. That was the cool thing.
Yeah.
And maybe they make Black and White free, you know. But please make it in the 2D version, not the 3D. I don't want 3D. I genuinely don't think Game Freak is good at 3D. I just can't.
I don't like the 3D concept now. Like ever since Sun and Moon, like I miss the 2D like kind of aesthetic now.
I think Game Freak was so much better at 2D than 3D. I think they don't know how to optimize this stuff, but I don't want to like trash on Game Freak too much. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, Nintendo now is pushing Game Freak to this limit because Arceus and like Scarlet and Violet, like oh my goodness, on the same year, like you're gonna lose some shine to it.
Legends Arceus was actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, it was a really good hit.
It was, but I think was it optimized? I don't remember. It didn't really lag for me.
Optimized. No. It was Scarlet and Violet that was like.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Arceus was like the better one.
I don't know why like Scarlet and Violet was like not optimized, but Legend Arceus was.
I don't know. I think it's just like all the complicated like buildings and stuff. Meanwhile, like Arceus is just
You know,
hills.
mainly it's
and, like,
probably
other
because
stuff.
they were all forced to freaking release 2 games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was so upset about it.
They could have taken their time. I think Scarlet and Violet
Like,
would have
I
been better
called
if they
it
took their time.
too. Like doing it within the same year because like usually Game Freak takes like years to release another one, even though like the previous one is like really good.
Yeah, but recently they've been releasing like a game every year, dude. Like a new game every 2 years or something. And
I
it's
was
just like,
so disappointed with like Sword and Shield because like that generation, like it just felt like I was in like a completely like same region, but like with a little bit of sprinkle of new Pokemons. That's about it.
but you know what's funny?
Meanwhile,
is-
with, like
Oh,
What's up?
Sword and Shield is like looks way better than Scarlet and Violet. Like in terms of graphics,
It
it looks
does,
it looks
yeah.
better. It's
it wasn't as laggy as
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet.
It's
And they're
cleaner.
on the same engine too.
it's so much cleaner, Sword and Shield. So like a lot of
Exactly.
people, a lot of my friends have like reverted back to Sword and Shield because they just it's so much cleaner.
Of course.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet is a train wreck. I did enjoy it, but I think I would have enjoyed it way more if it was more optimized.
If only. But like the only gripe that I have with like Pokemon now is that the new mechanics, like the terrestrialized stuff, completely throws out the window of like typings now. I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that sort of idea of like typing is the balance system.
Yeah, I guess
So
that's
like the moves
true.
itself.
But
But now terrestrialized is like another dumb thing they have to add because now they got rid of like Omega evolving or the super moves or the like Bigify, whatever it's called, Sword and Shield. I forgot.
so
But,
the
like,
way they
those
work,
ideals were pretty solid. Why not keep with it? Because like you lost
yeah.
the design for Charizard for like the mainstream games now because that's only in Sun and Moon where you can Mega Evolve them.
So the way it works in competitive Pokemon is they have to tell you what terrestrialized type you have as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just it doesn't just randomly appear and you're like, oh crap, I didn't predict they were doing this type. You have to give your type to them. So to the
Yeah, but the
list.
thing is though, what terrestrializing? They remove the weakness of your current Pokemon that you have and only make them stronger. It doesn't
Yeah.
like make anything else like special.
I definitely can see that, but one thing I like about it is it buffed ice type Pokemons, which is my favorite type. Because ice type Pokemons had a
guess.
problem, their weaknesses. Their weaknesses sucked. And for some reason they were always defensive as well. I don't know why. I think ice types have like the second highest defense stat overall. And it's like, why? Why? It does only resist ice types. Why is it resistant to everything? Why is it not like? Why is it only resistant to ice but has a really high defense? It makes no sense to me. So yeah, they buffed ice types. I think
Oh, boy.
Scarlet and Violet, they just buffed the ice types in general. So that made it. That's the only thing I care about.
That's the positive side to that. I was actually looking forward to your ice only kind of.
Oh yeah,
playthrough,
I did.
but
I
it got overly complicated. So you
yeah.
stopped.
Yeah, I forgot why I didn't do it. I didn't continue after the first episode.
Yeah.
I might have gotten it kind of got complicated and I kind of got bored of it as well. You know, I didn't want to replay Scarlet and Violet. I think that was the main reason, maybe.
Oh, I see. I got rid of my Scarlet Violet on the first day because I couldn't play it because my Switch was the first gen and it's crashed every single time I tried to play it.
The thing is, I did complete. I completed the Pokédex, so it's like after that, I didn't really feel like playing it anymore. I completed the Pokédex.
Co-op technically.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah. I did go shiny hunting with a few friends as well. It's like I think I would enjoy it with other people, but like by myself, I don't really want to replay it anymore by myself. I enjoyed. I think one thing about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet though is like the last part of the game was really cool. I think this Area Zero, awesome idea. They should have expanded on that way more. That was probably the best part of the game. Because first of all, I really like how they combine all three stories into that final stretch at the end. So they combine all three stories to end up, like it basically branches off to one, right? So it merges into one story. And that was really cool. And then the Area Zero was such an awesome place, like a very awesome, mysterious place. But and then you know, like I thought they were gonna expand on it on the DLC, but nope. The DLC is just like random other stuff, so I don't really care about it anymore. I thought they were gonna know more about Area Zero. Like Area Zero was a really cool concept. I think if Pokemon Scarlet Violet was that level of greatness, like for Area Zero, I think it would have been a good game. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You know, I did enjoy it. So it is what it is. I got my $60 worth of gameplay, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. It was, I mean, it's funny as well, I guess, the glitches. They're funny. They're funny.
Some of them were pretty funny.
But I didn't like
Crazy Frog one.
Oh yeah. I just didn't like, basically, it was funny because it lacks so much that I remember my playtime in the Pokemon game was so much, like, because we streamed as well, so you can kind of like, at least for the first time, I think the first stream I did, right, when it just completely, like, it released, right, I think I remember streaming for like 3 or 4 hours for the first time, and I think the playtime was less than that. I'm pretty sure it was either less than that or more than that. I forgot, but it showed like I played, like, I had that many lag of frames or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was interesting. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, man.
Pokemon, you used to be so good. What happened to you? Was it because Big Boy Nintendo didn't give me enough time to cook?
We sound like boomers, man.
I know, right?
Back in my days, Pokemon was such a great game franchise.
Pokemon wasn't a big fat mess like it was now.
No, now it's so horrible. I mean, it's fine. I think Pokemon competitive is still pretty okay. A
lot of people complain, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I really like about Pokemon is they actually care about the competitive scene.
Yeah, they like nerf and buff things.
Yeah, they care about them, and they run tournaments, right? Official tournaments for everyone, and they let other people run official tournaments as well. Like, overall, the Pokemon competitive scene is so not toxic compared to the Smash competitive scene. I don't know if you know anything about the Smash competitive scene, but it's horrible. It is so bad. Like, I don't know why Pokemon. I mean, I don't know. Pokemon's just so much better. It's like I've like been convinced to, like, maybe if I want to do competitive, I might just go to Pokemon at this point. I don't really want to do Smash anymore. Smash is such a horrible state right now in terms of like Nintendo hates them. There's for some reason a bunch of things happening in the Smash. It's just a horrible, it's just a very bad competitive scene.
I think it's the mindset of like how the game is, because with Smash you got to be like either aggressive or like defensive in a way. So that makes you like very like obnoxious in a way. Meanwhile, with like Pokemon, you could like be obnoxious in like Pokemon moves and stuff, but you're technically doing mind games and like chess pretty much. I mean, that's like a whole other like ball game that like what Smash is. But
main thing is also Nintendo never supports a Smash tournaments.
Yeah, I noticed.
So it really makes the Smash competitive scene just really bad. It's also another thing is Nintendo wants Smash to be more of a party game, like not a sweaty competitive, not a sweaty competitive game like that.
Exactly.
I enjoy Smash, but I just don't like how Nintendo treats the competitive scene, and also a lot of the other things that happen that I'm not going to talk about because I don't really want to talk about it here. But yeah, that's why like I decided to just like stay away from competitive Smash. I still watch like Smash content creators, but I don't do anything Smash. I don't really watch anything Smash.
I think Smash content creators gotten a little bit stale besides just competitive, and that's about it.
I think it's fine. I mean, okay, to be fair, they haven't really been doing Smash only as well. I think it's mainly because so I've been recently watching someone called The Underdogs, or like a channel called The Underdogs. It's just like 4 people playing, like it's like made out of 4 people, right? And they just play Smash or they play other games, right? So, I mean, they mainly play Smash. I think they started doing more things though recently because they realize Smash is sort of like staling a bit. But I think it's still really fun, but I think it's not because of the Smash gameplay, it's because they are actually just really fun to listen to, like those 4 guys. They have a podcast as well, so
I see.
Yeah, I think they just have very good, like, synergy with each other, so it's just very enjoyable. They're Australians, by the way, so big plus there as well.
You got
I
a
will
low
always support
personality,
my
if that's the case.
support my Australian
You gotta support
YouTube
your
creators.
local podcast crew.
Yeah. Gotta support everyone. Yeah, that's Australian, Australian, mate. But yes, that's like pretty much, it's actually already been past an hour. So, wow, we only ended up talking about 3 things, but, I guess 4 things, but yes. That was very fun. We learned about a lot about each other, I guess. I mean, I didn't know about your music background, honestly. I didn't. Yeah, you never told me about your music background.
Oh, my music. I mean, technically, I have. It's just like, I did it in middle school. I went into like piano lessons and stuff. I wanted to do guitar, but my hands were really tiny, so I couldn't do that. So I gotten good to the point where I could enter competitions and stuff. And I had this like one girl that was in my neighborhood that would play the piano or violin with me. So it's something like Your Lie in April.
Oh.
You can see the reason why I really like it. Because like I would say like, oh, my waifu is like Your Lie in April, but like she's 14. Yeah, it was the same age as me when it came out. So like if she were alive today, she'll be around my age pretty much.
Oh. That's
so yeah.
Damn. Well,
so yeah, she died in a car accident. I retired from piano because I didn't want to play piano without her.
Wow.
So that sort of situation happened.
Yeah.
And then high school came around. I played the trombone, bass guitar, and stuff, and then graduated with 4 years of it.
Damn, you have an anime backstory. Not gonna lie.
Sorta.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
I
offend
didn't
you or
get
anything,
all the
but like,
stinking girls. I was just that one boing background guy. That's about it.
Nah, you got the anime protagonist backstory right there. Not to say like, not to offend anything about like offend you or anything,
fine.
but yeah. But we're gonna end it off at that note, at that very kind of mid note. It was going low, but then you sort of brought it back, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. Yes, so yeah, thank you for coming, Isamu Komori, my Minecraft husbando. Yes, and maybe another time maybe we'll see each other another time on a podcast, or honestly just a collab or whatever. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But yes, thank you for coming. Anyone who wants to give me feedback or questions they want to ask, join the Discord server in the description below. And yeah, also we'll follow Isa on Twitch. Anything else you wanna advertise? Just Twitch.
Yeah, okay, so I have a Twitch and Twitter.
Yeah.
At Isamu Komori in Twitter, and then I have my Twitch. It should be the same.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's about it that I covered.
All of it will be in the description below. And otherwise than that, thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.